Hello Nintendo fans, welcome to Cube Thief's video playthrough of Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 2014 Olympic Winter Games. Now it's the latest in the collaborations between Sega and Nintendo and is the fourth installment of the Mario and Sonic series. It contains a whole variety of events from Winter Games such as downhill skiing, snowboarding, figure skating, curling and much more. It's very much like the previous Winter Games, but using the gamepad to add extra functionality and extra ways of playing the game. So here we're playing on the downhill snowboard slope with Susie, and she's currently playing as Sonic and using the gamepad as the controller this time. So as you can see, she's tilting left to right to control the direction of Sonic, making sure the gamepad's quite steady to maintain his speed, and flicking it up to perform a trick. And as you can tell, it looks visually pretty good. Maybe not the biggest leap in terms of graphics and design, it's pretty much the same art style as the previous Mario and Sonic titles, but looks to be well suited towards the high definition output. So here we go, final slope. Will she make it? Ooh, almost. Good race, good race. So that was the first of 3 events the demo had to offer. So let's go on to the next. A little award ceremony to wrap things up. Aaron first as usual. Okay. Now this one was tried to show a little bit more multiplayer aspect of the game. So first player controls this downhill race using the gamepad as their eyes, and the other players use the Wii remotes to help he or she out. So I think you can just about see on the bottom left here, gamepad screen. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's do this. So it's the 4-man bobsleigh race. You may remember it if you've played the previous Winter Games. Okay, Team Bowser, haha. Ready to roll, are you, Bowser? Right, okay. So how it works is, the person with the gamepad rapidly taps the shoulder buttons to get a little speed, and then flicks the gamepad to jump in. Ready, and go. Loads of frantic flipping there, and then jump. Okay, Eggman's a bit late as usual. Now this level in particular actually really showed the improvements in visuals. The lighting is pretty good, very natural, very realistic look. And the animation is pretty spot on. In the previous Wii version actually, there was quite a bit of slowdown in events like this, especially where the animation demands to be, very fast paced. There was slowdown, but in the Wii U version it handled really well. I think this game, out of the 3 demo events, was my favourite. So you're using the gamepad as your eyes, so you're looking through the gamepad in first person and then tilting it to try and maintain the right speed, stay on track, get those little zippers. And the other people, now in this demo we played 2 players, the other people would use the Wii remotes to just help you out. They're sort of your assist, if you will. Final stretch, and there we go! Team Bowser has done really well. Another little award ceremony for the victors. Yeah, well done Bowser, you done well. Now all your favourite characters will make a return in this one. Sonic, Mario obviously, Luigi, Bowser, Dr. Eggman, Tails, the list goes on. All your favourites will be there in some form, either playable or sitting on the stands cheering you on. Now this last minigame, this was really tricky. Basically, you're on a big downhill race, and your course is divided up into different ground types. So you may have snow, ice, and sort of static ground, and your character changes randomly. So when you go through some gates, you may be in a bobsleigh, or you may be on skates, or you may be on skis, and you have to adjust your race to make sure you're in the right path, or you will slow down to a halt. It's very good fun. Tricky to pull off though. So now you're going to leap into the level with Mario. This one was a Wii Remote one. Ready Mario? Let's go. Big race to the finish. Now here you start off on your skis, so it's pretty straightforward. You'll see, we're through the gates, and now we are in what mode? We are in ice skates. So we have to obviously go for the ice, not the snow. But then look how tricky this course is. You've got snow and ice splitting everywhere. It's very difficult to maintain good speed and stay on the path. Now the controls here were okay, a bit tricky, a bit glitchy in places actually. You may try to tilt and turn as much as possible, and your character will just collide into walls and whatnot. It might take a bit of getting used to, but it feels very much like the previous games in the way that the control can be a bit troublesome at times. But it is smooth and it does look pretty good. So here Susie's doing a cracking job of staying on the ice. I think the ice skates are the best out of the vehicle types. Well, not vehicle, movement types, I suppose. Now here you're given just a little bit of momentum just to get you on your way to find the right surface. So here it's snow. Do little tricks on there. The tricks obviously give you a little boost and keep you on the right path, which is great here. Whoops. See, when you land on the wrong path, in this case the ice, when you're on skis, you do slow down to a pretty almost grinding halt. But then you can just make your way and try and get on the right path, which is all good. Come on Mario, you can do it. We're coming up to the last stretch, I think. This one's skates again. This one's perhaps the longest event of the day, definitely. coming up to almost 5 minutes. A little bit of skiing to wrap things up, I think. Now there's an example of one of the glitches I was talking about before. We were tilting like crazy and we both suffered at that exact same point. Didn't let us turn very well. Like here, it's not really working. A bit glitchy in areas. Well, otherwise pretty good. Sega, I think, need a bit of quality control when it comes to these kind of games. You know, Sega. Here we go. Now this is the last little bit of dry surface. There we go. That was our little demo playthrough of Mario and Sonic at the Sochi 24 Olympic Winter Games, and it's due out for release this year on Nintendo Wii U and Nintendo 3DS. Thank you for watching.